Annie. Annie knew just what it took to drive a sandwich wild. With a third less fat than mayo and that tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Jack?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were alone.
It wasn't how it looked, but it didn't look good.
Who was that?
A friend, I hope.
Critics love Disney's animated classic, Oliver and Company.
A little furball.
It's one of Disney's best. 4 stars.
When you got your pals, you got all you need.
Yeah!
A pure joy that's doggone delightful.
This is torture. Chain me to the wall.
The kids will love it, and so will you.
Absolutely, positively.
Never released on video, it's only in theaters.
Check it out.
Oliver and Company, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
No furlough after all at Iowa City's VA hospital. Details at 5.
An official sponsor of the 1996 Olympic Games, this is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A law librarian from Honolulu, Hawaii, Carol Reed. An attorney from Hackensack, New Jersey, Rob Kalish. And our returning champion, a writer and consultant originally from Elmsford, New York, David Sampugnaro, whose 4-day cash winnings total $56,901. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Hi, folks. Poor David, our returning champion. He didn't get the final Jeopardy right on yesterday's program and picked up just $7,500, which is half his average. Imagine how well he's doing to earn over $56,000 in just 4 games. He wants to win today very badly because if he does, he qualifies automatically for the $100,000 Tournament of Champions later this year. Will he make it? We'll find out in a half hour. Rob and Carol, welcome aboard. Good luck. Here we go. Categories for the first round of play are Ancient Americans, Crafts, Quotations, U.S. Geography, Nautical Terms, and finally some night movies, night in quotation marks. David, start us off.
Let's try U.S. Geography for 100, please.
This state has a Custer County as well as one named Bighorn. David.
What is South Dakota?
No. Rob.
What is Montana?
Montana, yes.
U.S. Geography 200.
This state's parishes began as administrative units of the Catholic Church under Spanish rule. Carol.
What is Louisiana?
Yes.
Night Movies 100.
In it, Groucho pointed out a contract sanity clause to Chico, who said, "There ain't no sanity clause." David.
What is Night at the Opera?
That's it.
U.S. Geography 300, please.
New Jersey's eastern border is formed by the Atlantic Ocean and this river. David.
What is the Delaware River?
No. Rob.
What's the Hudson?
Correct.
U.S. Geography 400.
The answer there is the Daily Double, and you have the most money. You can risk any or all of that. In fact, you can risk up to 500.
500, Alex.
All right. Here's the clue. The Detroit, Huron, and Sandusky rivers are among those that flow into this Great Lake.
What is Erie?
You're right. Well done. You're in the lead with 900. Go again.
Geography for 500.
This home of the U.S. Air Force Academy was founded in 1871 as Fountain Colony. Rob.
What's Colorado Springs?
Correct.
Nautical terms for 100.
To snub is to let this heavy device drop on a short cable, bringing the ship to an abrupt halt. David.
What is the anchor?
That's it.
Let's try Quotations for 100, please.
Robert Frost wrote, "It is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in." David.
What is home?
Home is right.
Quotations 200, please.
Oliver Wendell Holmes said, "Free speech would not protect a man in falsely shouting this in a theater." David.
What is fire?
Yeah, you're back on the plus side.
Quotation 300, please.
Thomas Appleton said, "Good Americans, when they die, go to this European city." David.
What is Paris?
Yes.
Quotations 400, please.
The inspirational quote, "Win this one for the Gipper," is attributed to him. David.
Who's Newt Rockney?
Yes.
Quotations 500, please.
German who wrote, "I teach you the Superman. Man is something that is to be surpassed." Rob.
Who's Nietzsche?
Nietzsche is right.
Nautical terms for 200.
The helm of a small boat may just consist of a tiller and this in the water. David?
What is a rudder?
Correct.
Nautical terms 300, please.
Collective term for all the lines used to support masts and raise and lower sails. David.
What is the jigging?
Nope. Robert Carroll. Rob.
What's the rigging?
The rigging, yes.
Nautical terms for 400.
On shipboard, it's opposite starboard. Carol.
What is port?
Port is right, and that takes us to our first commercial break. You and David have about the same score, 600 to 700, but Rob is in the lead with 2,200. And we will return after these commercials.
They nest unseen inside your wall. The damage could cost thousands, but carpenter ants can be stopped by the exterminator, the Orkin Man. The exterminator wipes out carpenter ants with the awesome power of his advanced pest control technology. He destroys carpenter ants and their nests and makes sure they never return. Guaranteed. Call the exterminator at 1-800-800-ORKIN. One call destroys them all.
I'm here to turn myself in.
All right. What did you do?
Bob Wood bought a Blazer instead of Explorer.
I did it for the power. I did it for the control.
With more power and a driver control system.
And most of all, I did it for the money.
Blazer's $2,200 less than Explorer.
You bought a Chevy Blazer, didn't you?
Saved a bundle, Sergeant.
There's no law against saving money.
Lease a Blazer for $299 a month from your Heartland of America Chevy dealers.
Hello, I'm Mary Brandt. If you're thinking of moving, your first move should be to call Gareth Meehan. I'll be more than happy to show you listings.
If it's time to do a little groundbreaking, don't go at it the old-fashioned way. Tear through it with a garden claw from Garden Weasel.
Just position it like this, and you'll be ready to cultivate, loosen, aerate, and weed.
The hardened steel tines rip through tough soil with just a twist of the comfort grip handles, even in heavy clay.
And it comes with a 100% lifetime guarantee.
So if you've got a tough job ahead of you, tear through it the easy way with the Garden Claw.
From Garden Weasel.
The Garden Claw is available at Kmart, Osco Drug, Walgreens, and Menards. Makes a great gift.
Hey teachers, KWWL's Weather Online is a free service to area schools. By accessing KWWL's computers through your modem, you can study almost any type of weather data under the sun. Kids love it, and you will too. For more information, call or write KWWL.
Carol, we continue now, and you select our next clue, please.
Night movies 200.
Answer. At a June 1995 auction, the white suit John Travolta wore in this film sold for $145,500. David.
What is Saturday Night Fever?
Right.
Night movies for 3, please.
In this 1934 classic, Alan Hale was the driver who stopped at the sight of Claudette Colbert's leg. Rob.
What is It Happened One Night?
Yes.
Night movies 400.
George Romero shot this 1968 horror classic for under $150,000. David.
What is Night of the Living Dead?
Right.
Night movies for 5, please.
Truffaut's 1973 movie about making movies. Rob.
What is Day for Night?
Correct.
Nautical terms 500.
This 4-letter word means to adjust, and you do it to sails and ballast. David?
What is drop?
No. Robert Carroll? Carol?
What is trim?
Trim, yes.
Ancient Americans 100.
Von Humboldt popularized this group name. They called themselves Tenochca Mexica and Colhua Mexica. David?
Who were the Aztecs?
That's right.
Ancient Americans 200, please.
The two major contributions of the Olmecs, the mother culture of Mesoamerica, were writing and this time tracker. Carol?
What is the sundial?
No. David?
What is a calendar?
A calendar, yes.
Ancient Americans 300, please.
Like Monet, the Mayans used this pond flower as a motif in their art. Carol?
What are lilies?
Yes.
400 Ancient Americans.
Around 1200 to 1465, the Chimu Empire controlled about 600 miles of what's now this Andean country's coast. Carol?
What is Chile?
No. Rob?
What is Peru?
Peru, that's right.
Ancient Americans 500.
Almost 400 workshops for this black volcanic glass have been discovered in Teotihuacan. David?
What is obsidian?
That's right.
Crafts for 100, please.
Louis Comfort Tiffany made lampshades of this material using the copper foil technique. Rob?
What's glass?
Be more specific.
What is stained glass?
Correct.
Crafts for 200.
It's often heavy paper with a design or lettering cut out. You paint over it to transfer the design. David.
What is a stencil?
Yes.
Crafts for 300, please.
Used in bags, wallets, and belts, Moroccan leather comes from this animal. Rob.
What is a goat?
Yes.
Crafts for 400.
It's the term for making pots on a potter's wheel. Carol.
What is to throw?
Throwing is right. And now the last clue. Making these cords that hold whistles is a popular camp craft. David?
What is a lanyard?
Lanyard is right, and that takes you to 2,300. You're in second place. Rob has the lead with 3,800. Carol has moved back up to $1,200. Carol Reed from KHON Land. That's in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. A law librarian who doesn't like reading about the law so much. You prefer novels by a famous writer. Louis L'Amour. Now, he's written, gosh, I don't know how many, but probably over 100 novels. Do you have a couple of favorites?
Well, one that is not Western is Last of the Breed, and I can't understand why they have not made a movie out of that. But I love the Sacketts.
The Sacketts. All right, what about Hondo and things like that?
Yeah, that's it. That was a movie.
Yeah, that was. See, I know his work mostly from the books that were made into movies. All right, Rob Kalish from Hackensack, New Jersey, a criminal defense attorney who loves to teach young attorneys. Why?
Really what I want to do. I think imparting the knowledge that you learn over the years is really the best way to bring other people into the trade.
Now, when you say imparting the knowledge that you have learned over the years, are you talking about your personal courtroom experiences?
Yes, my courtroom experiences and just different tricks, as I may say, that a young person should know.
Give us an example of some of these tricks.
Well, how to get a prosecutor agitated, little
Call them
upset.
names.
No, but...
Walk over and hit him. That's what I'd do.
Sometimes not doing anything, Alex, is the best way.
Yeah. So there's very much of the theatrical art involved in being a courtroom attorney, right?
Very much. I think having a dramatic background is probably the best thing anyone can do.
Okay. Mix in a little Shakespeare, a few other things. All right. David is our champion. Is there any area you have managed over the past 4 days to accumulate a lot of money by being very sharp in a lot of categories? Is there any category that you can think of off the top of your head that you'd be scared of if it came up?
I can think of a few.
You want to tell us what they are?
No. No, I'm a veritable cornucopia of useless information, and a lot of it is just knowing things about it, not really being an expert in it. But I just read a lot. So.
Well, you know enough to have earned $56,000, and we have the Double Jeopardy round coming up with 6 categories, and we'll see how he reacts to them after this.
You can look and look for healthcare products in the giant stores and never find what you need. But if you want the biggest selection, look to the healthcare specialist. Osco's Healthcare Center has more medicines, pain relievers, more cold remedies and first aid products than just about any place around. And an Osco pharmacist to help you. You'll find exactly what you need. And Osco pharmacies accept most major insurance plans.
At Osco, you can count on people who care.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer...
Peter!
What?
Peter, try it backwards.
Certainly. Question is that, B2 not or B2?
Peter, I meant the pizza.
I knew that.
Okay, anyone who still hasn't eaten our stuffed crust pizza backwards, please step forward.
Hot pizza of made where stuff the love you.
Now, when you make a room beautiful at Carpetland USA, you won't pay a penny.
Carpetland USA. Through Saturday, save 35 to 60% on a living room, a dining room, a bedroom, and you won't pay a penny for 1 year.
Choose from the best selection of carpet and floors.
Save 35 to 60% with no money down, and you won't pay a penny for 1 year.
That's no payments, no interest for 12 full months with no money down.
It's Carpetland USA's no payment for 1 year carpet sale.
Through Saturday, you won't pay a penny, period.
It's Yonkers pre-Easter sale. This Friday and Saturday, save 50% on all these great items. Missy and Petite selected suits. Entire stock of Dumas blazers. Selected Missy and Petite outerwear. Selected Missy Petite Fashion Plus and junior dresses. Selected casual and career coordinates. Entire stock of sleepwear. Entire stock of boys' Lee jeans and shorts. Entire stock of Hanes 2 hosiery. And entire stock of women's dress shoes by Imaginations. Plus, get deferred billing. It's the pre-Easter sale with savings of 50%. Friday and Saturday only at Yonkers.
All right, here we go, the double Jeopardy round. Dollar figures first, remind everybody about the 2 daily doubles, and now we show you the categories. We have Roman emperors, literary terms, wines and spirits, animals, Republicans. We had night movies in the first round and day songs in this one. And David has not changed his expression. We'll see what that means shortly. Carol, you get to make the first choice.
Republicans, 200.
Answer. A loser in 1980 and 1988. This Senate Majority Leader is again bidding for the GOP presidential nomination. David.
Who is Dole?
Yes.
Republicans, 400, please.
He shared his views on domestic policy in the 1995 bestseller, To Renew America. David.
Who is Newt Gingrich?
Correct.
Republicans, 600, please.
In 1994, the Arizona chapter of the ACLU named this former senator its Civil Libertarian of the Year. David.
Who is Goldwater?
Barry Goldwater, right.
Republicans for 800, please.
The answer there, one of the daily doubles. You are $300 off the lead.
I will bet 3,000.
Okay, $3,000 on this clue. This independent candidate for president was chairman of the House Republican Conference from 1969 to 1979.
Who is John Anderson?
John Anderson, well done. Boy, oh boy. Gutsy move on your part, and you are in the lead.
Republicans for 1,000, please.
In 1995, this New Jersey governor became the first woman to give the response to the State of the Union address. Rob?
Who's Christy Whitman?
Yes, and you are from New Jersey, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, good deal.
Day songs for 200.
Answer. The Crickets in 1957 and Linda Ronstadt in 1976 had a hit with it. Rob.
What is That'll Be the Day?
Yeah.
Day songs, 400.
Let us sing a song of cheer again because of this. Rob.
What is Happy Days Are Here Again?
Correct.
600 day songs.
Andy Williams and Henry Mancini had hits in 1963 with this film theme. Carol.
What is Days of Wine and Roses?
Right.
800 day songs.
In 1963, Ruby and the Romantics had their only #1 hit with this song. Rob.
What is Our Day Will Come?
Right.
Day songs for 1,000.
In 1959, Dinah Washington found this out. Rob.
What is What a Difference a Day Makes?
Yes.
Wines and spirits, 200.
Busa, a spirit from Egypt, is made from these palm fruits. David.
What are dates?
Dates is right.
Wines and spirits, 400, please.
In 1995, Jim Beam, a maker of this Kentucky spirit, celebrated its 200th anniversary. David.
What is bourbon?
Yeah.
Wines and spirits, 600, please.
Tia Maria is a coffee-flavored Jamaican drink based on this liquor. David.
What is rum?
Rum is right.
Wines and spirits, 800.
The name of this wine is French for smoked white. Oh, you probably enjoyed it. What is Fumé Blanc? David, back to you.
Wines and spirits for 1,000, please.
It's the Dutch version of Cointreau, or triple sec. Rob?
What is bowls?
No. David or Carol? Correct response, what is Curacao? David, back to you.
Animals, 200, please.
Answer there. Like the falcon or hawk, the shrike is classified as a bird of this. David.
What is a bird of prey?
Right.
Animals, 400, please.
Almost 99% of a jellyfish's body is made of this substance. David?
What is water?
Water is right.
Animals, 600, please.
The marine types of these have flattish carapaces, and their limbs have evolved into flippers. Correct response, what are turtles? David, back to you.
Animals for 800, please.
A bee is said to do this at the hive to show the other bees the direction and distance to a food source. Carol.
What is dance?
Dance, yes.
Animals, 1,000.
It's the proper name for the Australian animal some call the spiny anteater. David.
What is the echidna?
Yes.
Roman emperors for 200, please.
To avert suspicion that he started the Great Fire of '64, he blamed it on the Christians. Rob.
Who's Nero?
Correct.
Roman emperors, 600.
Slipping into insanity, Commodus imagined he was this mythical club-wielding hero. Rob.
Who is Atlas?
No. Carol.
Who is Hercules?
Hercules, yes.
Literary terms, 400.
Heptameter refers to a line of verse consisting of this number of feet. David.
What is 7?
Yes.
Literary terms for 200, please.
This term for a short, simple poem or song comes from dictatum, Latin for dictated thing. Rob?
What's a ditty?
A ditty is right.
Literary term 600.
This form of light verse, named for a place in Ireland, rhymes A-A-B-B-A. David?
What is a limerick?
Limerick, correct.
Literary terms for 800, please.
Answer there, the other daily double.
Well, now you're going to find out, because I'm only going to bet 100.
Ah, all right. Here comes the clue. Baudelaire's comes from the name of an editor best known for purging his works of indecent passages.
Who is Hardy?
No. Who is William Shakespeare? Hard to believe that Shakespeare had indecent passages, but he did. You didn't lose much. Select again.
Roman emperors for 400, please.
Hadrian's decision to build a shrine on the site of the temple in this city incited a Jewish revolt. Rob?
What's Jerusalem?
Right.
Roman emperors 800.
To eliminate opposition, Septimius Severus replaced these imperial bodyguards with his own troops. Rob?
What's the Praetorian Guard?
Correct.
Roman emperors 1,000.
To support his building program, including his famous baths, he raised taxes and debased the currency. Famous Roman baths of Caracalla. We have one more clue. It's worth $1,000. Here it is. The 30,000-line poem about this fox is the best-known beast epic. And the fox is Reynard. 10,200 for David, in the lead. $3,000 margin over Rob, and a $7,000 margin over Carol. Still anyone's game. We'll find out shortly. Right now, we'll look at the prizes for the runners-up. Johnny.
Today's second-place contestant will receive from Perry Ellis a selection of men's clothing, including sportswear, tailored clothing, dress shirts, ties, and accessories, provided by Perry Ellis. And the remarkable thin wisp by Wittnauer, a mere 5 millimeters of gold-tone luxury, exacting Swiss accuracy, the ultimate dress watch for him and her. Wittnauer, the watchmaker's watch. Today's third-place contestant will receive the RCA home theater laserdisc and CD player that delivers the sight and sound experience you should expect from your home entertainment system. RCA Home Theater. And all contestants receive the Jeopardy home game. Host your own game of Jeopardy at home. With over 2,000 challenging answers and questions, the category is fun. And now, once again, here's Alex.
Thank you, Johnny. Final Jeopardy category as we wrap up the week is Foreign Wars. Back with a clue shortly.
To help him reach his full potential, a puppy needs 3 things. Love, love, and Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food. The essential nutrients your puppy needs.
For different people, different one-a-days. Each has essential vitamins, but one adds more of what women need. Another has more for men. And older adults get the extras they need.
For everybody, there's a one-a-day.
Ask these expert gardeners. They'll tell you how they grow bigger and better flowers and vegetables.
With Miracle-Gro, I grow impatiens 4 feet high.
The difference between an ordinary garden and a great garden is Miracle-Gro.
It's color, 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 all season long.
Miracle-Gro will make everything grow but your hair.
You'll never know what a great gardener you can be until you use Miracle-Gro. Now the Miracle-Gro No Clog 2. It's 3 feeders in 1. It's a gentle feeder, a wand feeder, a fast feeder for lawns and shrubs.
For the cruel pain of arthritis, many pain relievers are available. But the topical pain medicine that arthritis specialists choose, you can buy without a prescription. It's called Zostrix. Rheumatologists are doctors who specialize in arthritis. And in a nationwide survey, they chose Zostrix and triple-strength Zostrix HP 11-to-1 over the next leading topical arthritis pain reliever for themselves and their own families. Get the pain medicine rheumatologists choose for their own, Zostrix.
If you'd like to be a contestant on Jeopardy, please send us a postcard to Jeopardy Contestants, Sony Picture Studios, 10202 West Washington Boulevard, Culver City, California, 90232.
Critics love Disney's animated classic, Oliver & Company.
A little fur ball.
It's one of Disney's best. 4 stars.
When you got your pals, you got all you need. Yeah!
A pure joy that's doggone delightful.
This is torture. Chain me to the wall.
The kids will love it, and so will you.
Absolutely, positively.
Never released on video, it's only in theaters.
Check it out.
Oliver & Company, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
I stopped off at Sid's Deli to talk shop with Special Agent Aaron Clark, but all I wanted to talk about was thin-sliced bologna and fresh egg bread with a kick of Miracle Whip.
Mail?
Miracle Whip's Detective Holiday style.
Annie knew just what it took to drive a sandwich wild. With a third less fat than mayo and that tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Jack?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were alone.
It wasn't how it looked, but it didn't look good.
Who was that?
A friend, I hope.
The sale you've been waiting for. Lebanon Mattress Factory's spring closeout. We've got warehouse beds waiting, so the showroom's gotta go. Queen size Lexington Extra Firm Sleep System, market value $809, going out for just $278. The Devonshire Sleep System, market value $1450, now just $555. Twins as low as $49. No layaways or rain checks. 90 days, same as cash. During Lebanon's spring closeout, now through 9 p.m. Monday.
Category is Foreign Wars. Players, you'll have 30 seconds to write down what I hope will be the correct question as a response to this clue. It was the first war covered by both newspaper reporters and photographers. Good luck. Even before the American Civil War, there were reporters and photographers on hand for this foreign war. Let's go down here and start with you, Carol Reed. What did you put down as your response? What is the Crimean War? Congratulations, you came up with the correct question. Your wager was $3,000. That gives you $6,200. Rob Kalish had $7,200. Did he come up with the Crimean? He did. What did he wager? Everything. He has the lead with $14,400. We come to David Sampagara. $10,200 going into Final Jeopardy. He, too, came up with the correct response. If he risked more than $4,200, he will be an undefeated five-time champion, and he did that. $15,200 today. A five-day total, $72,101. We'll see you in the Tournament of Champions, young man. I'm looking forward to it. Good game, players. Great game. A lovely way to end the week. Thank you. And thank you for tuning us in. Have a good, safe weekend. We'll see you all here on Monday, we hope. Take care.
Today's second and third place contestants will receive Walt Disney's full-length movie masterpiece, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, is now on video for a limited time. Melatonex, the only time-release melatonin tablet for sound, natural sleep every night. Make sure it ends with an X, Melatonex. Feel how fresh your breath can be when baking soda and peroxide combine in great-tasting Mentadent mouthwash. Enjoy prolonged relief from arthritis pain with Capsugesic Cream, odor-free and containing purified capsaicin for penetrating pain relief. Capsugesic Cream, use as directed. The recipe is fashion with Miro cookware. Hot colors, great designs, better looking, better cooking. America trusts Miro. Get your Easter hopping with exciting travel games like Hot Shot Basketball, Monopoly Junior, and Hot Shot Baseball from Hilton Bradley and Parker Brothers. And to help prevent osteoporosis at any age, it's never too late for Caltrate. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy was created by Merv Griffin, produced by Columbia TriStar Television, distributed by King World.
Next on the KWWL News at 5.
Workers at the University of Iowa hospitals in Iowa City.